Hi YouTube, it's Cheryl. I just wanted to come at you with a video showcasing my new products that I will be listing on Artfire. This is some that I've been working on, and there is still more to come out. So I'm very excited to bring it. And I also will be doing a bargain bin basement, a clearance section on my Artfire, as there are some soaps here that I have made that I have never listed on Artfire that just weren't up to my par. There's nothing wrong with the soaps. They're the same recipe, the same oils. It's just they don't look how I had anticipated them to look, or they don't smell the way how I was hoping for the scent to work out. So check for that in the next little while on the Artfire website, and I'll be probably doing like a grab bag thing where it'll be a certain amount of dollars for a certain amount of soaps, and it will be random. I'll just throw them into a bag as a package, and then you will receive them, and it will be a surprise to you when you get them. There's nothing wrong with them, like I said. They're just not to my standards. So anyways, moving forward, just want to quickly go over this because I don't want to spend too long on the video, but I'll start on this side. This is strawberry lemonade, and it is more of a lemonade scent, but it does have hints of strawberry. It's a hot process soap. I had originally made this for the craft fair that I had done not too long ago, but unfortunately it was just too soft to be able to bring with me to the show, so I didn't end up bringing it. It smells great. It has lots of lemon scent in it. It is bigger than my normal bar. This is a normal size bar. So this will be a little bit more on the Artfire website. As you can see, it is like almost an inch or 3/4 of an inch taller than the other bar. I believe these are 6.5 ounces. I have to double check, and these are more like 5 ounces or a little bit more. So that will be new to come up on Artfire. I have a few bars of those. I think I have 10 or 11 or something like that of that bar. This one here is an olive oil or a Castile soap. I should explain, actually, go back here. So this little bar here is what I'm doing new onto the Artfire website. These are going to be sample size bars. They will be sold in a package of either 3 or 6 or maybe more, depending on how many more scents I end up adding to the website. But you will be able to buy them, especially if you don't know what type of soaper I am and never tried my soaps. You'll be able to try them out at a discounted price, and these will probably give you, they're just over an ounce, maybe an ounce and 1.2 ounces or something like that, maybe around that weight. You'll be able to get a couple showers out of this. But this one is Castile soap, as I mentioned, and this is psychedelic lemongrass, or it might change, but as it stands right now, it's psychedelic lemongrass, and it has got all the colors of the rainbow. It's got red, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and some white. And this bars, they're a little bit smaller, so they will probably be cheap. They will be cheaper than the other bars, my regular size bars. I just haven't costed out exactly what it will be, but this is a good size bar. Okay, it's just perfect. It could be a guest bar. Smells amazing, and as you guys know, I love citrusy scents, so this is lemongrass, and this will be ready very soon, in the next couple of weeks. Okay, as I said, it's a Castile soap. Back here I have my Hawaiian Sunrise, or Hawaiian Sunset rather, or Hawaiian Sunrise. I haven't really decided on the name, one of the two. But it is, on the camera you can't see the two colors, but there's pink on this side and orange on this side, and then there's some flowers on top and some glitter, if you can see that. Now I didn't place my flowers exactly right, so that every bar has about half a flower on it, but has 2 halves, so that's a good thing. And it's all cold processed. These are not melt and pour, these are cold processed soaps up top here. This is a very sweet floral. It reminds me of the tropics. It's sweet, it's floral-y, it's maybe got like a pineapple-y mango kind of thing going on, but very subtle, but it's mostly a floral. So those I have about 8 or 9 bars of, I believe 9. It is also available in the sample size, okay? And they're also half and half, like orange up top here and pink and below, and some of them have embeds on it. I didn't have very many embeds left to be able to put, but some of them will have a piece of an embed on it. And I also had some left back, and I was able to get 1 bar. I haven't decided if I'm keeping this myself because this is very popular. A lot of people at my work love it. I have it in a lotion that I keep in my scrub pants at work. And whenever I put it on, all my patients are like, oh, something smells so good. And then I explain to them it's my cream, and then the nurses all love it. So I haven't decided if I'm going to keep this particular bar for myself. But well, maybe I'll put it up. I'll put it on the website. I can always make more, right? So this is also half pink and half orange, and it has glitter on the back. You can see that. And I believe this is about 4 ounces. It might be less. I'll double check the weight, and I'll put it on the Artfire website. So there's only 1 of these. Up here, this is Love Spelled Dupe by Victoria's Secret. I haven't come up with a name yet. It is swirled with blue, pink, and a very light purple. The purple on here almost looks the same color as the pink, but it's actually right here. And in between is the pink. So these are purple here, and that's pink. And also white. And this is very citrusy. It's got lots of orange. I can't even describe it. It is very citrusy, so I haven't decided on a name. There is a little, no, is there? Yeah, there's a little teeny weeny bit of glitter, not much. And these are almost ready. This will be ready next week. Also comes in a sample size bar. And I have 2 cupcakes in it. And as you can see, the cupcake has a butterfly that you can just take off before you go in the shower. And it's got a white base, and it's got some blue and pink and purple swirled into the base, and glitter. Okay, and I only have 2 of these cupcakes. Okay, so back here, this massive bar, it's massive, I know. This is chocolate mint, and I'm thinking of calling it After 8, just because it reminds me so much of that After 8 chocolate, that dinner mint. It's a chocolate, but it smells, oh gosh guys, it smells so freaking good. Like, I want to eat it. It has 2 colors of green swirled into it, a lighter green and a darker green. So there's some light green in there and darker green. It has brown, which is the chocolate portion, and that has cocoa powder in it, and then the white. So the white and the greens are all scented in peppermint, and the brown parts are scented in chocolate. And I know it's a huge bar. This weighs, I think, almost 11 ounces, 10 or 11 ounces. I didn't plan to make them this big, but what I realized is I shouldn't have poured it so high. I should have poured it shorter. So what I might end up doing is shaving off some of the bottom and then using it as samples to put in my orders, or I might just leave it. I have, I think, 5 of this size. I know it's massive, but you can always cut it down at home. You can cut off, it's almost like a super mini loaf. You can kind of cut slices off as you need it. But it smells so good. I just didn't want to cut it because I wanted you guys to see the design, which is why I had wanted it this shape. But what I should have done to make it more manageable is not poured it so high. Just maybe have made it to maybe there where that brown line is. These will be ready the first week of August. But guys, this smells amazing. So I have 5 of these large ones. I have 3 of these bars that I cut off at the ends. So I have 3 of these. Oh, I think I'm keeping one. I don't care. It smells so freaking good. And then I have the sample size bars. Okay, and these ones you can I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to sell them individually as well, the little ones, or if I'm going to sell them in sets so that you can get. So that is the mint chocolate chip, or probably After 8 is what I'm going to call it. over here, this bar is also another big bar. And same idea, I should have poured it maybe to there instead. But I don't know. That was an error, and I know that now. But these bars are made with, it's a Bastille soap, but the oil I've used half olive oil and half calendula infused olive oil. And what you see on top is calendula leaves or calendula petals, and I have poppy seeds inside as well as some more calendula petals inside. And it is scented with lemon essential oil, so it is 100% natural bar. There is no fragrance oils in here, and it smells divine. And as I said before, I love citrusy scents, and oh my god, it smells so good. There is no colorant in this bar. This is the natural colorant. It is mostly the 2 olive oils, and it has coconut oil and palm oil and shea butter for the moisturizing effect. And this is my new Bastille recipe, which I think I'm going to stick with. I might add cocoa butter to it, I'm not sure, but then it doesn't become a Bastille soap anymore, I guess. I don't know, but it is mostly olive oil, and it has half calendula infused olive oil and the rest is regular olive oil. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8 of these large bars, which I believe they are 9 ounces, 8 or 9 ounces. And once again, I also have the sample bar, and I will also keep this on a regular on my line. This one over here is strawberry coconut, and I haven't thought of an exact name, but this half is coconut scented and this half is strawberry scented. And on top, oops, this is backwards. On top there is a strawberry in bed, cold process in bed. Okay, it is made with coconut milk, and it smells so sweet. Ah, it's so fruity. It's so strawberry. The coconut is not very strong, so for those who don't like coconut that much, it's not a strong coconut scent. It is mostly strawberry that you will smell. I did do the double pour and tried to swirl it in the middle, but wasn't that successful. Some bars are swirled better than the others. This will be ready the end of the first week of August. Ah, it smells so good. But that is strawberry coconut. And I also have a sample size bar, which doesn't have an embed because I didn't have small enough embeds for it. And I have just leftover strawberry in a bar, one of these only. Okay. Back here, this soap I actually have made for somebody. The whole loaf is already sold. However, I love the scent that much that I'm going to add it. It is a men's soap. It is Eternity for Men dupe. It is a light green base, dark green or a darker green, a white and a black swirl. I need to clean up the bar a bit. It is very cologne in scent. Obviously, it's Eternity for Men. It's got a little bit of a citrus background to it. I'm not good with scents, but it smells so good, and I will be adding this to the line. While this loaf is sold, I will be making some this week, and it should be up on Artfire in about 2 or 3 weeks. But for now, while I'm waiting to make that, I do have the sample sizes. Okay. That's an end piece here, so that's a sample size, and I have 2 of these bars available. And as I mentioned, these ones are available to buy and the samples, just not that bar until a few weeks from now. But these I have 2. Okay, and it smells so good. I would actually use it as a female, but it is definitely a man's scent. Like you know it's definitely for a man. So I've kept it very simple. Obviously no glitter. Okay, this is gonna be a long video, guys. I'm trying to make it short, sorry. Okay, so back here, this is my almond biscotti, which also smells edible. I love, I think, chocolatey scents, but this is an almond biscotti, and it smells like almonds and chocolate and yummy goodness. Like, oh my gosh. Now originally when I was testing out the fragrance to see how dark, well not to see how dark, but just testing it out, I had made it cold processed like this. So the dark base is got chocolate cocoa powder in it. The whole thing has almond meal. It's made with almond milk as well. The top part has titanium dioxide for lighter. On top you can see that there is a ground almonds on top and some glitter. That's originally how I wanted the bar to look. However, when I went to make the real bar, the actual loaf, I made an error and I ended up having to hot process it. So the bars look like this right now, and I've sold quite a bit of these already. I took them to the craft fair. So I think I only have 4 bars left. These are the larger size again. I'm thinking about, they'll probably be $6 on the website because they are, I think, over 6 ounces. Has ground almond on top. I did go back and add more ground almonds to it when I hot processed it, but these are nice, yummy, yummy, yummy delicious. And I was fortunate enough to have enough left over to make 2 bars for myself. So 2 fat bars, kind of like this. So one for myself and one for my mother. But if you order this sample, this is what the sample would look like. However, and it's cured, it's ready to go. However, for now, until I make a new batch, this is what you will get, and this is a larger bar. Okay. Back here for soaps, this is the last soap that I have. I have one more, but I don't know if I'm going to even put it up. I'm just not happy with the outcome. But this is Gardenia, and this is a very beautiful floral. I'm not really a floral person, but I actually like this one. My mom loves it. She actually asked if she can use it, and I said no, it's not ready yet. So I have to probably give that little bar to her there. But it is a titanium white with yellow and green swirled through the pot swirled. Oops, I have quite a bit of these available because this actually, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it has got that kind of like marbled effect where it's kind of cracked in the titanium dioxide, which I was not happy with because I guess as we all know, floral fragrances trace quickly, and this began to do that, and it didn't come out exactly how I planned. So I thought I'd try it again at a cooler temperature. It did still trace on me quickly, but not as quick, but it still didn't come out how I wanted it. So I decided, I guess that's just how it's gonna be. So I have quite a bit of these. I think I have like 18 bars, just because I was trying to make it better, but I think that's just how it's going to be, unless I do it in an all white bar. So I also have the sample size here, and this one I have one of, but I'm thinking I might have to give it to my mom. And this will be ready, the first set will be ready I think the end of July, and the second set will be ready after the end of the first week of August. I think this is